Look, I'm sorry, okay, but can we talk about this tomorrow? I'll go and pick up Ivy and then...
Just spoken to Teddy. Look, I was worried before, but now I'm really worried, Nick. You promised me that we'd be honest to each other. Yet he seems to think you've got something you need to tell me. And if you love me, you will. But I've hardly heard anything about your family. Despite the fact you spoke well of your mum last year, you've had nothing to do with them. And then they show up there with some idiot. And you're willing to risk our entire future. What? Why is your ex telling me there's more going on? And why is your mum telling me that I should run a million miles from you? Like there's some ancient feud going on. What is this? Hey? Because it's not just about your dad passing away, is it? Is it?
No. I'm the reason that he's dead.
Come on.
I only went round to give Jodie her birthday present. You know, ever since I'd moved out, she was the only reason I'd stepped foot in that house. And I'd been knocking for ages and there was no answer, and I was worried, you know, so I used my key and I let myself in. And that's when I heard it. My mum's muffled screams. I thought they were being robbed. So I ran up the stairs and that's when I saw him. My dad. On top of her. She was curled up. Like she knew the drill. When he saw me, he went white as a sheet. You know, like the mask had been pulled. I mean, I knew my dad was a lot of things. But that... I lost it. I went for him, you know, I picked up a lamp off the side and she stood in front of him trying to protect him. She was screaming at me. It was none of my business. She was my mum, you know, of course it was my business. And he reeked of whiskey. And I told him that if he didn't get out, then I'd call Teddy. So he grabbed his car keys and my mum, she was crying and saying that he'd had too much to drink, but I didn't care. I screamed and I chased him down the stairs and she was holding on so tight to my arm that I dragged her outside with me. He drove off so fast, he nearly hit both of us. Then we just watched him swerving off down the road. She turned to me and she said that if anything happened to him, she'd never forgive me. And I told her that she would be better off if he hit a tree. Two miles down the road, his car flipped and he died. And you know, she kept her word. Because she never did forgive me. She said, if I hadn't done that, then he'd still be here. She could still play happy families, you know. And from that night, she tried to convince Jim that it was me. Jodie was just a kid at the time, but as soon as she was old enough, she tried to convince her to. But only I knew what he was really like. And I never told them. And I never will. I did not break my family. It was already broken. All I did was try to protect my mum.
Hey, I'm so sorry you had to go through that. Carry it for all those years, babe. Oh, come on.